The 2025-26 term of the Rapid City Common Council now underway. The city is now encouraging people in the community to consider serving on one of the more than 30 city boards, committees, and commissions. These volunteer groups play an important role in shaping city policy and providing input on everything from parks and recreations, sustainability and air quality to historic preservation and accessibility. City Public Information Officer Darrell Shoemaker said the city frequently has openings, and although some require professional expertise, many are open to any interested citizen.
If you have a skill set, some talents, and you just want to serve your community, it's a great way to see how city government works, but also to provide their feedback, their insights. And those committees and boards really help and guide the mayor, the city council, our departments, directors, and staffs. And so they really play an important role.
Most of these groups meet monthly or quarterly. For more information on spots that are open, go to our website.